Coming up, my top 3 from this video. Let's see where I rank them. Welcome to KDX Bricks Analytics, where I watch all the Lego investing and reselling videos so that you don't have to. So let's jump right into it. I've got a larger table than usual for a new data update, but that's because I am catching us up to current day. So this table covers January 1st to April 15th, of course, 2023. And I will do a few different videos on this table to break up the data into different categories. This video is all about the 43 Star Wars sets that are on this table. And then once I'm done with these videos and maybe 1 or 2 others, then I'll be back to my 2-week rotation with all current data. Very excited about that, but this table has 135 videos across 16 channels with 798 Lego set mentions. And check out my first video, which is here or here somewhere, to see exactly what I'm doing on this channel. But generally, I'm watching all the other YouTube Lego investing and reselling videos, and every time a Lego set gets mentioned, I'm marking it down, and then I'm assigning an enthusiasm score of 1, 2, or 3. And then I'm tabulating all that data, running some analytics, and sharing it with you in a video like this. A couple things to point out from my previous videos. If a set like this first one here, the Republic fighter tank, has an R in parentheses up front, it means it is retiring at the end of this year. And then this time I sorted the table by mentions. The highest number of mentions to lowest is the sort. Previously, I had sorted by the enthusiasm score, but there's so much data on this table, I think sorting by mentions is a good idea. Plus, I got a really good comment suggesting that. We'll see when it makes sense and when it makes sense to sort it by enthusiasm. But whatever I do, I'll try to present the data in the most digestible format every time. Like I said, this video is all about the 43 Star Wars sets that got new mentions between January 1st and April 15th. The first set is 75342, the Republic fighter tank. This set is amazing. The most mentions in this time period, 28, with an enthusiasm score of 2.6. 4 of the 6 minifigures are exclusive. Of course, it's all of the clone troopers, and they will likely remain exclusive to this set or maybe a future Republic fighter tank. But I imagine that would be far enough down the road that the minifigures would be modified and updated accordingly. Also want to point out the arm printing on Mace Windu, which looks fantastic. For $40 and a Target exclusive, this set is many Lego investor and resellers' #1 choice for this year. Next up is 40539, the Ahsoka Tano brickhead set. 22 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 2.9. That's amazing. This set is fantastic. The only thing holding it back is with a $10 price point, you have to sell a lot of units to make it worth your time. But I think this set is going to do so well in retirement that actually you'll get a pretty good chunk per unit. With Ahsoka Tano being such a popular character, with her new show coming out on Disney Plus, this being a Lego exclusive set, definite winner in my view. Oh, and don't forget, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I do not provide financial advice. You got to get that from somebody else. Third one on the list is 75343, the Dark Trooper helmet. This set is dividing the Lego investing and reselling community. Some people are all about this set and some are avoiding it completely. The things that are going for is that it is a helmet set, which have done pretty well so far, and it is a Target exclusive. Obviously, this one will not do as well as the TIE Fighter pilot, but being a Target exclusive could certainly help it out. But then folks that want to avoid this set are saying, hey, maybe we're already starting to feel some helmet fatigue, and this one just doesn't look that good compared to the source material. Even though the helmet does look cool, it's just not that great compared. Another brickhead set, 40615, the Tuscan Raider. We were all hoping this set would retire at the end of this year, but it is not. It does have 16 mentions with an E-score of 2.1, and it looks really good, and a lot of great detail in this brickheads format. So I like this set a fair amount, but I just want to watch it into next year and then see where we think it's going to go. And of course, that Tuscan Raider is a Lego exclusive. Now on to set 75333, ObiWan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. This set is amazing. Another one that I love and that I am all in on. 15 mentions with an E-score of 2.9. Another great rating. This set is $30 for the Starfighter and 3 exclusive minifigures. It's the first time we've got the Tanwi minifigure, and it might be the last time for a very long time. That will certainly help this set out a lot. But on top of that, this set is only going to have a 1.5-year shelf life. And looking back at previous Starfighter sets, they all do very well. And this one is the Starfighter, Obi-Wan himself. So this set will do very well in my opinion. Now on to 75292, the Razor Crest. This set has been out for a very long time. I think it's around 3.5 years. And this set is also dividing the investing and reselling community. Many people are really in favor of it, but some are worried about how long it's been around and the fact that it got blown up in the first season. But Mandalorian has been a hugely popular Disney Plus series. I think this one will do very well. A couple more issues with it are that only one of the minifigures are exclusive, and it is very expensive at $140. But that ship is so well well done. It is so accurate to the source material that I think that it will be popular. It might just be a pretty long hold time, or longer than usual because of how long it's been on the shelves, but I'm in favor of this set. The Republic Gunship is next, 75309. This set I don't like at all. It will do pretty well in retire in my opinion. I just don't like how oversized the proportions are off. The cockpit area is pretty reasonable compared to minifigure. Not to say that this is a minifigure scaled ship, but the minifigures fit okay in the cockpit area, but then they are super tiny in the bay area, and so it all just doesn't really work for me. And also the minifigures themselves are terrible. The one that's exclusive is of very little detail and interest. So this set I'm not particularly interested in, but the next set I am very, very interested in. It's another $400 set, but this one is fantastic. 21 minifigures, half of them are exclusive. All the side builds look great. All the little parts that can detach and reattach somewhere else. The fact that the main cantina can open up and all the detail inside. I am a huge fan of this Mos Eisley Cantina set 75290. I don't see Lego making another one in this scale or this size anytime soon. And so I think this set is a huge winner, and I hope to pick up a few before this set retires. Of course, it's not retiring here this year, so we got to keep an eye on how long it's going to be on the shelves for, because it's already been a very long time. Here's our first new Star Wars diorama set 75330, the Dagobah Jedi Trainer. This by far is the best of the three in my opinion. All three minifigures are exclusive. The scene looks fantastic. The X-Wing wing coming out of the swamp area, the swampy tree, and the hut is just really, really good. And generally I like the diorama sets, even though this is the only one that I'm going to invest in the wave of the first three. And the main reason again is because the minifigures and the build, it just draws you and you feel like you're part of this scene, whereas the other two that we're going to look at in a minute, you feel like you're looking at a scene. And to me, that's a pretty big distinction. Next up, set 75312, Boba Fett's Starship. There is nothing special about this set. It's just run of the mill. It looks good for $50. I guess it's okay, but there's nothing special about the minifigures. Many slave ones have been made in the past and many more will be made in the future. Set 75320, Snowtrooper Battle Pack. Pretty good for $20. 4 minifigures, decent side builds, but Snowtroopers aren't nearly as popular as other massable Star Wars minifigures, especially the clone troopers, so there's not nearly as much army building with this set. It's okay from that perspective. This one got 11 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 2.2. Of course, I don't call out every number on the table on the left of your screen. Please follow along as we're talking here. Next up, 75326, Boba Fett's Throne Room. I really like this set. It is definitely overpriced, but the throne area looks really good to me. The minifigures are outstanding. 507 of them are exclusive. I really like this set, and I know a lot of people have been kind of down on it, primarily probably because of the price and also because the show just wasn't that popular. But the main issue is that this set was on sale at Costco and I think Amazon, maybe Walmart. I forget exactly where, but I know I've seen it on sale for $40, $50, $75. If you're not getting a really, really good discount on this set, then you are behind all the other investors who have already picked up a bunch of these sets. One of my favorite sets, the Inquisitor Transport Scythe, set 75336. These minifigures are amazing. All 4 of them are exclusive. The detailing on the Grand Inquisitor is so good. Same thing on the 5th brother. Just such a great set of minifigures. And the Ben Kenobi with the hand robe and the light blue torso looks so good. And then 3rd sister, the hairpiece and the cape all just goes together so well. It is so well done. A couple other things that are going really well for this set. It's only going to have a 1.5 year shelf life, and that ship looks amazing. I know it's all black, but hey, for me, at least it's not all gray. It looks spot on to the source material. The interior is pretty good. By no means is that ship a throwaway at all. It is a keeper and a major selling point in this set, along with the minifigures, in my opinion. Huge fan of this set. 10 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 2.8, one of the higher E-scores on this table. 75339, our second diorama set in this video, the Death Star Trash Compactor. And this set is just okay for me. Honestly, it's ugly, but it does have 6 minifigures. Only one of them is exclusive, but all 6 are fantastic. It is a Walmart exclusive. It's a set and a trash compactor, and trash is ugly, and the scene was ugly, even though the scene was awesome. It's just not that appealing to my eyes. The colors and everything, it's just not vibrant. It's not really that nice to look at, in my opinion, even though it's a great representation and great minifigures. One that I'm going to avoid for investing and reselling. And then the third diorama set, another one that I'm going to avoid for investing, 75329, the Death Star Trench Run. This set is fantastic if it had a couple of minifigures with it. And I know the minifigures would all be off in terms of scale, but on the right side, I'd like to have a little platform right in the back next to all the Grieveling where we could have a Darth Vader minifigure, and then on the left side, same thing, but a Luke Skywalker minifigure. I think that would look fantastic and really bring some life to this set in terms of desirability and how well it can do on the secondary market. $70 for these 665 mostly tiny pieces is very, very expensive. one that I'm not interested. I want one to build for myself, but one that I'm not interested in for investing and reselling. 75338, the Ambush on Ferricks. This set I love. This set is so good. I know that the ship is a little goofy looking. It's the mini gunship, but for what it is, it looks really, really good. And all three of these minifigures are exclusive, and all three of them are outstanding. They have great detail on all three of them. And I think because this set is a Target exclusive, and because it's $70, which is way overpriced, it's flying under the radar. And so I don't think many people are picking this up for investing and reselling. So I think there's a really good opportunity with this set. Of course, getting it on sale would be a huge advantage because of how expensive it is. Set 75317, the Mandalorian and the Child. 8 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 1.6. Anybody that wants it already has it, and they already got it for a very cheap price. So one that I'm not interested in. Set 75347, the TIE Bomber. This set is great. 7 mentions, an enthusiasm score of 2.4, but it just came out, but still it is a great set. All 3 minifigures are exclusive and have great detailing. But my big question on this set is, why is a bomber dropping missiles and not bombs? A little confused by that, but still it's a really good looking set. Bombers are one of the more unique, or one of the less commonly produced TIE ships that Lego puts on the shelves, and so this one is one that I'm highly interested in, but I want to watch and see where it goes in terms of shelf life. Same thing with this set. Great set, want to see where it goes. Set 75345, the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. All about the Clone Trooper minifigures that are very massable, and they look fantastic in this set. Next up is 75323, the Justifier. This set is interesting to all of us because it is so crazy expensive at $170 for 1,022 pieces. And the ship is just not that good. It's pretty gappy. I mean, it's a cool ship in universe. If it retires at the end of this year, then it has a 1.5 year shelf life. Maybe this set's going into early retirement. Not many people picked it up. So there might be some opportunity here, especially if you can get it on sale. The main selling point is going to be that exclusive Cad Bane minifigure. It's already going for $40 or $50 on the secondary market, and it could go for 170 bucks. It could cover the price of this set here in the next couple of years. One that I'm keeping an eye on through this year, 75349, the Captain Rex helmet just came out. Fantastic looking set. And we just got to see if any helmet fatigue is draping over these sets and therefore slowing them down on the secondary market, but it's a great set. 75344, Boba Fett's Starship Microfighter. So the Slave One Microfighter, and I love this set. And I know that the minifigure irritates everybody because it's all wrong. And so I actually like this one because, to me, I'm sure Lego heard all the complaining and probably won't make a minifigure like this one again. But I feel like this is a minifigure misprint or minifigure mistake that could make it very collectible. That arm printing and everything else looks fantastic. I really like this set, but you got to sell a bunch of them to make it worth your time. The Commander Cody helmet, 75350, same thing as the Captain Rex helmet. Really good. Just got to see where it goes until it gets a retirement date. Set 75300, the Imperial TIE Fighter. Just a plain old TIE Fighter, nothing special about it. And same thing with this set, 75301, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter. Nothing special about this set either, although it looks perfectly fine. Set 75322, got 6 mentions, but only an E-score of 1, which I agree with. This set is pretty bland to me, and there's nothing special about this set either. Set 75327, Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet. This set is really good. 5 mentions, an enthusiasm score of 1.8. That might be some of that helmet fatigue that I'm concerned is creeping in, but I still think this one will do very well because it's a standout among the lineup, mostly because of this color scheme. You know, just different colors. It's bright. It sticks out. I know we aren't thrilled with the goggles, but they are at least recognizable. We know what we're looking at, and everything else on the helmet looks really fantastic. Set 75334, ObiWan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. Okay, so I really like this set. I know most people think this set is terrible, and I kind of agree with them too, but for me, I'm okay with the build. I know it's just a piece of rocky land, but I like it because I like the scene in the show. Even though the scene was a little bit beyond disbelief and a little bit hokey, it just looked cool. This set does remind me of that. The action features are good and really remind me of the scene. Most importantly, all 4 minifigures in this set are exclusive, and they look really great. Of course, the Ned B droid is fantastic. Anything with Darth Vader in it is fantastic. It's a great Darth Vader minifigure. Overall, there's a lot going for this set, but it's one of those classic sets where Lego threw together a build, put a bunch of exclusive minifigures in it, and then jacked the price way up. You got to get it on sale, but I think this one could be sneaky good in retirement. Next up is the Dark Trooper Attack, 75324. This one is dividing the community also, and great minifigures. It's a really good build. It really looks like the scene. Nice little action features, but it's overpriced. I think it has a chance, but it could be a pretty long hold time. Set 75288, the AT-AT or AT-AT. I prefer AT-AT. This one has been produced bunches of times. Many more will be produced. I don't think there's anything particularly special about this set, and so I'm not interested in it for retirement. retirement. And scrolling down on the table, it has 4 mentions, but only enthusiasm score of 1.8. Next up is the Child 75318. It's Mandalorian. If you like this set for the build and looking at it, then great, but there's nothing here for investment purposes. Continuing down the table, next up have set 75351, the Princess Leia Bouche Helmet. This set is very interesting to me because it looks pretty darn close to the source material, but it's ugly. It was ugly in the movie, it's ugly in this set, but I don't know that that's really a problem. It certainly looks like the helmet, and it's a very, very fantastic scene in the movie, and so I think this one could do pretty well. It has 3 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 2.3. The Executor Super Star Destroyer, set 75356, just came out, has a lot of potential, but no minifigures, but at least it is a Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary. 3 mentions with an E score of 2. Set 75304, the Darth Vader helmet. Not a lot of buzz around this set for some reason. It's the character in the helmet lineup, but it has been on the shelves for a long time. It looks like it's going to continue to be out for a long time. It's very expensive. Next up, 75313, the large scale AT-AT. Very large, very expensive. Nothing particularly special, honestly. The minifigures are okay, in my opinion. Not one that I'm going to look at, but 2 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 2.5. Now onto a set I really do like, set 75337, the ATTE Walker. For a lot of people, it's all about the minifigures, especially the exclusive Commander Cody minifigure, but the build is fantastic too. I mean, I think this Walker set is an upgrade from the previous BD1 set 75335. It looks good for what it is, but I don't think there's any value there in the aftermarket. Set 40623. This set is coming out at the beginning of May, and I'm already super excited about this set. I hope it's not on the shelves too long, but even if it's a couple of years, I think this set will do amazing. It's the largest Star Wars brickhead set that Lego will have produced. It's the first time we're getting Lando and Wicket, that cute little Ewok in brickhead's form, and it's also the first time we're getting R2-D2 in brickhead's form. I'm sure we'll get future R2-D2s, but I don't see Lando and Wicket being produced again. And this set is only $40, so you're paying $8 per figure, which is a couple dollars better than usual. Now I get that R2-D2 and Wicket are a little smaller, but still, for what you're getting, it's fantastic. And to date, Lego has only produced 24 Star Wars figure brickheads. Now we're getting 5 more, so in one set you can get 5 of the 29 for only $40. I think that is really great. Taking a quick look at the picture here on the box, we're also getting Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, and all 5 of these just look fantastic. Huge fan of this set. It got 1 mention, but an enthusiasm score of 3, which I totally agree with. Also, the next 2 sets are the 2 newest diorama sets coming out. Also 1 mention with an enthusiasm score of 3, the Emperor's Throne Room. Looks fantastic, just very expensive like always with these sets. And same thing with the Endor Speeder Chase diorama. Really good set. I love how the speeders are on angle there and really look like they're in motion. The trees are a little so-so, but I understand that the focus needs to be on the action below the canopy of the trees. So I like the decisions that they made on this set. Set 40547, the ObiWan Kenobi and Darth Vader brickheads that have been on the shelves for a long time and not retiring this year. Not one that I'm interested in. Set 75308, R2-D2. This one looks pretty good, but not a lot of buzz. 1 mention with an enthusiasm score of 2. And then set 75328, the Mandalorian Helmet. Also looks good, but no buzz, I guess, with 1 mention and an enthusiasm score of 2. All right, for my top 3 from everything we looked at in this video, tons of great choices, but my number 3 is 75290, the Mos Eisley Cantina. My number 2 is 75336, the Inquisitor Transport Scythe. Those minifigures are amazing, and the ship looks so good. Huge fan of this set. And then my number 1 is the Ahsoka Tano Brickheads 40539. This set is going to take off in retirement. Absolutely love it. That's a wrap on this video. I will see you in the next one.